go. What's up, everybody? Oh, hold on. I do have the deep voice this morning, so I feel like shout out the first minute. Oh, what's up, everybody? How are we doing? Everybody feeling super? We got good morning to everyone that's completed the cool cat. I woke up and someone's like, hey, I woke up to a Discord invite. The Cool Cats Master Discord invite. We're taking over the world. Oh, sorry, Kevin. Shout out Daniel, Brendan, Hippy Dippy. You need to figure out what's going on. You need to get that Steph. You need to get it. Oh, Tanner, we're going to be talking about the Mavs. Oh, there you go, MM Drippy. We got Michael in the house. Jack's here. Michael P. Deep Thread. Still in the Hawaiian shirt. We got Weston, Worley, Kyle. Dude, Sawyer's in the chat. Martin, Dovey. Guys, everybody's here. Very. I saw Vino earlier. I lost the chat. Adam, guys, everybody's here. Got Dick Chuck, guys. We got Dick Chuck. Also, shout out Kyle K for that invite. I'm in there. Hey, guys, we're in the streets now. I need, everybody like the stream, subscribe. You already know the thing. All the information is in the show notes. You guys get it. You get it. You're veterans here. All right. I got banned for this. There's my man, Tyler Durden. Oh, man. All right, bruvs, I'll try to keep it brief for you. We got 3 games last night, 3 very exciting games. Also, I missed Colin. What up, Colin? 3 important games, but more importantly, let's get these sponsors. Sponsor me, you cowards. 3 games. I watched 1.5. Here's the thing. I watched 1.5 because my ass fell asleep at halftime. I wasn't thrilled about it either. Actually, the worst combination of things, I'm sure some of you all have also experienced this. Have you, I wanted to stay awake for the game. I fell asleep. I woke up at 3:30. I checked my phone to see the scores. And just by looking at the scores, my brain started. And then I was up until 5:30. So this is going to be a full-on disaster day. And I'm excited y'all get to experience it with me. So if I don't speak too adequately or accurately on the late night games, I apologize. But after Design says after yesterday's Boston game, you should probably be drinking a beer right now and not coffee. You're not wrong. Also, God, I have another tab open that just all of a sudden started playing audio, and it was like, holy shit. Sorry, it scared me. Yeah, Celtics suck balls. All right, let's start there, and then we're gonna get into Clippers. Actually, you know what? We're gonna shout out Dustin one time, huh? Shout out Dustin. Let's talk about the Lakers, shall we? Lakers scored 109-102 last night. Hey, Martin, move to the west so you don't fall asleep mid-games. LOL. 109-102. Here's some things to be concerned about here. If you are the Suns, you lost a game where 6 dudes scored for the Lakers. I think so. AD at 34, 10 and 7. LeBron 23, 9 and 4. Schroeder with 24 and 3. And then we got Andre Drummond. Like the Undertaker gif. Whoop is back 15 and 12. I honestly think Drummond having a good game long-term hurts the Lakers. It reminds me of when Marcus Smart gets out there early in the game and he hits a 3 and Marcus Smart's like, I got it tonight, baby. Give me the ball. Offense rolls through me. That's kind of how I feel. That's how I feel about Drummond. This is going to come back and hurt him. But no one else scored. I think Gasol got 6. Caruso got a bucket. It was 9 total points came from the rest of the team, which is pretty wild. If you're the Suns, some of the good news is DeAndre Ayton seems like he's going to be able to play in this series. If you were concerned about DeAndre Ayton, you're like, oh, that was a once-in-a-lifetime performance in that game 1. Came out with 22 and 10 and still can hang. So that's a good sign. That is a good sign for the Suns. D-Book with 31. Chris Paul's going to be a problem, though, and not you can't guard him. This is a problem. He is hurt. Kyle, let's do this right now because just for a second, I just saw that tweet pop up that someone bought a Jokic Cosmic for 4,200. I was like, I would have made that happen. And then so I went to look at what the next one was, and it's $60K. Holy shit. Guys, my coffee mug's hotter than normal today. It's a burn problem. But yeah, that's crazy. So if you're the Suns, the Chris Paul thing is going to be an issue because if he's not useful, I'm like, he only played 22 minutes. I think he had like 6, 5, and 3 or something like that. And it's bad. It's bad sign. I still think this is going to go 6 or 7, right? This series is going to be awesome. It was nice to see, right? The Lakers got up to a 6-point lead. I think at halftime they're up 6 or 7, and then just kind of kept that lead throughout. So like the Suns aren't going anywhere. So I'm still high on this series as a long-term series, but of course I picked the Lakers to move through. Yeah. So that was the Lakers game. Let's look at AD. It was good to see AD bounce back. Man, that dude just like disappears at times and then reappears. It's just he's a frustrating fella. All right, let's do this bad boy. Go over to Toppy Shotty. See, you can tell I was looking at the Cosmics because I was like, wait, what the hell happened here? Hold on, I need to find that background so you're not seeing the weird shit. I think, oh, here it is. I was like, I think I deleted it, guys. Yeah, and CP3 is cursed, man. Did they talk about it all last night during the broadcast? Like, I know he only played 22 minutes. Is it because he was too hurt and they were like, fuck it, we can't play him anymore? Or did he just like, I don't know. It's not good. Sawyer, this is blasphemous. If we put this on Chris Paul, I will be so upset. We can't do that. They're playing the Lakers. They're playing the Lakers in the first round. Come on. All right. Let's look at AD though. See if anything happened. I also want to say, let's go to own the moment too, real quick. I like to look at like the top gainers and top losers after a moment like that. Can you guys see that all right? I'm going to blow it up a little bit so it's a little bit easier to say. Danny Green. So like nothing from last night seems to have moved the needle except for on the losing side of things with Rondo. And Kuz has looked pretty bad in the playoffs. Sawyer, it's going to be another first round exit for Russ Westbrook too. All right. If you watch the replay, it's so weird to even see what happened to Paul. I know. Crowder was the top loser last night. Crowder took a ball shot right away, right? Took a ball shot like immediately. Frank says, disagree with the Drummond take. He'll be a big part of their run if it happens. Yeah, I think he sucks. That's it. That's my take. A lot of smart people disagree with that take, including the Lakers front office. So, no, I don't know what I'm talking about clearly, but I just don't like him. I don't like him. Here we go. All right, Glenn says Suns winning the next game, put up some moment if you think otherwise. Man, everybody's coming in here beating their chests lately, right? Everybody's coming in beating their chests, being like, put a moment on the line. First it was Stan Loves, now it's Glenn Go Crazy. Yeah. Well, you're wrong. Look at this, guys. Everybody's feisty this morning. I love this. I love this attitude. This is, I thrive off this environment. All right, let's look at you want to look at Drummond first, you nerds? Let's pull up Andre Drummond. You can go invest your money in there. Here you go. A legendary Andre Drummond for $49.99. Hey guys, this is not financial advice. I think these are all bad moments. I think these are all bad buys. So yeah, do that what you will. I do want to look at Anthony Davis though. Anthony Davis, disappeared game 1, game 2, looked like a superstar. Let's see what he's looking at. Coffee before typing, fellas. No, I like it. I want this energy. Okay, here we go, guys. It's happening in the chat. This is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Sawyer Q and was it Glenn Go Crazy are now officially putting up moments for the next game, game 3 between the Suns and the Lakers. So the loser, okay, that's done. I did that too much. I wouldn't spend $1 on Drummond, says Worm. Worm, you and me, same page, bro. But Anthony Davis, let's go back to AD. Let me chill here. Wow. So I saw this Top Shot debut and I was like, wow, $2,000 for his Top Shot debut. And I was like, wait a minute, that's his metallic gold. So let's take a look at what his Top Shot debut is going for here. 720. Holy moly. Out of 1431. 720. Guys, hey, I don't know. This might be breaking news. Let's go full screen for this. This might be breaking news. The market's down. The market is down. All right, we'll go back to the screen. Ooh, look at that. I always forget I can do this, huh? That's pretty sick. Let's do this though. All right, we're gonna take another sip. All right, not enough coffee. Need that into the veins. All right, 720 for that AD Top Shot debut. This is what I'm gonna say though. I don't think anybody should buy anything right now. So like this AD looks nice. This is what I would do. Not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. I'll phrase it like that. I'm looking at a bunch of moments that I'm interested in, and I'm checking them every day. And that's kind of scratching the itch of me wanting to buy. I'm just going to look at it, and I keep seeing it go down. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow and keep watching it go down. That's what I'm doing. I don't think it's still gonna keep dropping. And Matthew, I'm with you, man, because I bought the Ayton, and I also bought what was the other one? Mikal Bridges. I bought those the other day, so I get it. No, it's still alive. I'm just waiting for it to rise up. Rise up. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Wait, hold on. I believe it's gonna happen. Bus says I bought all the ADs under 1K and not happy. All right. Anyway, so that's AD. I do want to pull up Booker again because Booker is showing some legit playoff skills. You got to remember they're going against the Lakers. Here's a hot take. The winner of this series comes out of the West. How about that, huh? I actually think I said that before the playoffs started too. I do believe it though. I mean, especially watching these first round games, I think the two best teams are in this series in the West. With the Nuggets dinged up in the way they are, these are the two. The winner of the series comes out of the West. So with that being said, if you think the Suns can pull off a miracle, here we go. Let's look at some of these. I don't want to talk about Cool Cats right now. His series 1 out of 2,600 is 250. That's Seeing Stars at 29. Oh man, oh my gosh. The series 1 out of 1,358 is now sub 700. Holy hell. Quick tangent though, like if you are into the moment ranks thing, if that's your bag, you're enjoying it. I mean, look at this $5 3-pointer is a good boost one because he has to do less to get there on the boost. And then there's an assist. Where's the assist at? I think his handles counts as assist. That's another good one, especially if you think Chris Paul is going to be dinged up for the remainder of the playoffs. So that's where I'm at. Optimism dying in the community. Yeah, I know. I feel you. But hey, guys, listen. You know, we said this was going to happen, right? We said this was going to dip. I feel like it's dipping a little bit faster, but we said this was going to happen. You know, we Sawyer's been putting out graphs and charts and statistics, and we've been saying it the whole time. I think I have no qualms. If you're like, guys, I'm out. I'm selling. I'm out. I totally get it. I think if you want to take your, I don't want to call them take your L's, but if you want to lose, I mean, like sell your moments and get out. I totally get it. If you're like, this is not for me, I can't do this anymore. I get it. For me though, I said this back in February. I said it in March. I said it in April. I wasn't planning on withdrawing in June anyways. I wasn't planning on withdrawing in July. I'm like looking at the long-term lens. So I don't know. I don't want to be the one banging the drum being like, everybody buy the dip, get in there. That's not what I'm saying. I don't feel comfortable doing that because this is your money, right? Everybody's in different situations. I'm just saying this is where I'm at, right? This is where I'm at. Mike is my entertainer. Sawyer is my financial advisor. And Deep Threats, like I honestly think the market would. I thought they would market harder than this. I feel a little fleeced. I just don't think they're ready to market. I don't think they're ready to market, and they need to stop talking about it. We all need to stop talking about it. That's like my one fear with all this Cool Cat stuff. Now that there's rumors being like, they believe in the collectors. That's who they value. They value the collectors, and people put their hard-earned money in this Cool Cats, and now they're not being rewarded in the way that we thought they were. So instead, we're going to give them a Lamborghini, right? Like I think we start building up these thought processes like that, and it's not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for the community. Like I think we went in there, we did the Cool Cats. We're a little bummed it's not going to be worth what we thought it was going to be worth when we started. But like, you win, you lose, right? That's what happens. And the idea of us like creating this gift that they're going to give us for doing it, that only creates disappointment. Because then even if they dig down and they're like, you know what, we should give those 2,500 people a gift for being like true collectors. It's going to be like $20 Dapper credit. And then we're going to be out there with pitchforks being like, oh, you got $20? I spent $3K on this. What am I getting $20 for? Anyways, I digress. I just don't like that attitude that we're starting to build up where we're like, take care of me. Anyways, yeah, Sawyer, guys, like the stream. All right. What else we got? Well, I might have missed it. Did you talk about the $50 new user credit thing? We talked about it a little bit yesterday, Rainmaker. That's pretty cool for new users. It's pretty cool. What else we got? Roham had a good post saying that they are clearly not ready to advertise to the masses and rather stay with digital natives while they test more and more. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. That makes sense why marketing's not happening yet. They're just not ready. If they were ready, they'd be marketing, right? Now's the time to market. So anyways. All right. Hold me, Roham. Hold me. All right. What else we got? What else we got here? So we talked about D-Book, right? We talked about D-Book. Anybody else from that game we need to look at? Like the stream, you cowards. Anything else we need? I mean, like, let's pull up Ayton because you know I love him. But again, another solid performance from him. 22 and 10 against the front line of AD and Andre Drummond. That Top Shot debuted back down to 150. I think it was actually before that game, it was in the 140 range, right? Before game one, it was in the 140 range. Then it jumped up to 170. Now it's like settling around 150. The thing I like about the DeAndre Ayton buy, and not right now, just like wait till the postseason. But the thing that I like about DeAndre Ayton is I feel like everybody gave up on him because he was in the Luka draft, right? So you're like, wow, you took him number one when Luka was on there. And yeah, the Suns are dumb. But Ayton's still a good basketball player. He's still a good basketball player. But that's where I'm at. What else did I get? Amir's cell phone, starting to feel like I should liquidate my account and come back in a couple months. Yeah, I think a lot of people have talked about that, right? Like selling some big stuff and then buying it back. Sure. If that's your bag, sure. Actually, Amir, if you want to gift them to me, I'll just hold them for you. I'll hold them for you. All right, let's go on to the next game. I want to save the Mavs Clippers because I just want to roll through the Celtics game real quick. The Nets, 130, Celtics 108. Marcus Smart, the leading scorer with 19. Tatum got poked in the eye. Kemba's still under the Kyrie spell. Marcus Smart's the leading scorer. Good. This team's good. The Nets, KD, 26, 8, and 7. Harden, 20 and 7. Kyrie, like, only had 15 or something. He had, like, a soft game. But here we go. This is what I wanted to talk about. And I forget, I think it was a Beamer. Beamer, did you bring this up in the VIPJ Washington Discord last night? But someone brought it up. I can't remember where it was. Oh, yeah, it was Beamer. I forgot I did this, but a long time ago, at the beginning of this, I joked that Joe Harris is going to end up being a Hall of Famer. And my point was, you're going to have Harden, you're going to have Durant, and you're going to have Kyrie on the floor, and the defense is going to be scheming around them. And Joe Harris is going to hit 7 threes. And that's what he did. He went 7 for 10 from 3. Best playoff shooter of all time. Of course, I'm being hyperbolic right now, but I mean, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. You're going to see it if we get Sixers Nets at some point, right? Thybulle's going to be on Harden, Simmons on Kyrie, probably the other way around. The matchup of Harden versus Durant. Then Joe Harris is just going to get buckets. So yeah, it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny that we're seeing that happen. And I'm not saying go buy Joe Harris or anything like that, but we are going to look it up. Just because I think he's going to get a lot of buckets. But yeah, 7 for 10 from 3, man. Dude, the Celtics are dead. They had no life last night. I felt like we were getting a replay of the Bucks Heat game last night. Just pathetic, man. All right, let's see. Joe Harris, $3, 40K moment. Top Shot debut, under 50. I don't know. Under 50. I don't hate that. I'm not going to go buy it right now because it's probably going to be like 12 soon, but I don't hate that. I do like that some of these Series 1, man, I know they're not superstars, but some of these like decent Series 1 are just creeping in. All right, RZX, hold on. Listen, I want Tobias Harris to be good because we just listed his HOLO to try to move off of that to get some dapper so we can buy up all this stuff. I mean, I think I even draw a line. I don't know if maybe he's an underrated defender because I rate him very low. So maybe I'll give you that. Yeah, RIP the Celtics though. Dude, the Celtics are done. I made the joke about load management. Yeah, let's just rest them. Rest these dudes. Let's end it. End the Celtics season. I don't need to see it anymore. No, yeah, I'm not saying Joe Harris is really good, Frank. I'm just saying he's going to shoot wide open jump shots. NBA players that have wide open jump shots have an advantage. Oh, man. Yeah, shout out Brooklyn State of Mind. Let's go. Reppin' Guster. That ages me right there. That's how you know my age. You can't tell because of this acting face, this smooth, silky face. All right, guys, this coffee's hitting and I'm a little overtired, so we're going to have fun. We don't need to talk about this game anymore, right? We just need the Celtics game to end. That's all we need. All right, let's go on to the thing that made me the happiest. All right, sorry, Frank. I got hostile. I'm sorry. All right, Mavs and Clippers. What was that score? 127, 121. I was looking at the box score because again, I didn't watch the game last night because I fell asleep. 30-19 third quarter for the Mavs. That was the game in a nutshell. Like that was the game. They lost it in the third quarter. They came out soft in the second half, and that's what they do. Luka got the Kawhi treatment last night, and he responded with 39, 7 and 7 because Luka's very good at basketball. Tim Hardaway Jr. with another 28. They got 20 from Porzingis. It's kind of funny, man. Porzingis looks a little annoyed about it, but Rick Carlisle's basically like, Porzingis, I need you to stay outside. Stay outside the three-point line. When you get the ball, chuck it. When they get the ball, chuck it. But we don't need you in the paint. Keep Zubats out of the paint. Keep Ibaka out of the paint. And Luka's just going to carve you up. And again, 39, 7 and 7, man. The dude is awesome. And then Kawhi had another great game too. 41, 6 and 4, PG 28 and 12. But after that, huge drop off. They don't have a third guy that's going to come in. We're not seeing playoff Rondo change the world. So I'm with you. So I get, people give him a pass, right? Because he won a couple championships. He's got a couple finals MVPs under his belt. But you're right. I think people gave him a pass last year, and it's like the bubble. Things are weird, whatever. Can't give him one this time. An underlying story, I believe, player option after this year, and hasn't signed an extension or anything. So, what's Kawhi going to do? Also, is Paul George going to get the Blake Griffin treatment? Here's a 5-year deal. Also, now you're on the Pistons. Who knows? Dominic, what the hell, man? What the hell? But the Clippers are in trouble. Sorry, Merce. Clippers are in trouble. And you got to remember, those are 2 home games. The Clippers were favored. And the Clippers went out of their way to get the Mavericks. That's my favorite part. They went out of their way. They're like, we need to avoid the Lakers. Let's get the Clippers in the first round. Easy, smoothing. And Luka's like, hey, I'm the best player in the series. I love it. All right, let's go. No, I hear you, right? He's showing up and he's looking around, and I guess you can't even blame Paul George 28 and 12. But if you're the best player in the series, you can do it. You had the defensive assignment. I don't know. All right, let's look at some Luka as he continues the ball. I'm sure out of all the things that are dropping, it's probably the goddamn Cool Cats, but what are you gonna do? Cool Cat is sub 1,000. Slap me, silly. Oh, God. 35K moment. Assist is $16. These are kind of nice. The 40K one is $9. These are good if you're doing the moment rank stuff. Also, how many of you are doing the moment ranks? I'd be curious in that. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. All right. Also, if you look in the show notes, we started a Patreon that kind of focuses on, we do a daily video on moment ranks and DFS and stuff. And it's pretty cheap. It also gets you into the private Discord channel that we have, the VIPJ Washington. Did someone say VIP? We have to really work in PJ videos now that it's the off season for the Hornets. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Washington.
Hell yeah, let's go. Weston, 4th in the daily last week. Hell yeah. But yeah, if you guys are into it and would like to get some daily content on it, just check out the Patreon. It's in the show notes. I also threw my Substack in the show notes, which is free, and I'm gonna post something today, hopefully. So please subscribe to that because that makes my heart warm. All right, cool. Let's keep moving on to Luka. But yeah, anyways, if you're doing moment ranks and you don't have a Luka yet, you got to get these bad boys. But look at this All-Star moment, 279 for a rare. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I know a deep threat's top 20 right now in the moment ranks. I'm not. I had an embarrassing first day, but then went 10-0 and then I think like 8-2 last night. Let's look at it. Top Shot debut is down to 24 hundo. See, these are the things double-edged sword. Devastated that the market is dipping as low as it is, but we talk about this all the time. So like, I don't know, we almost need a drop for when I do this, but there are moments who were out of reach that all of a sudden are coming back into play. And like Luka's down to 23.79. Like, whew, man, this is coming down. This is coming down. So this is the part that I get excited about. So if you can be, I feel like you can be, you can play both sides of this coin. You can be, a little all over the place where you can be bummed that your account evaluation is going down, but you can be pretty excited that you're going to have an opportunity to get some things. If you're still believing in it long term, there's a chance. Kyle's saying it was 1988 yesterday, so it's kicked back up a little bit based on the performance maybe. But still, Patrick says, should I sell my cool cat Jokic or wait to see who wins MVP? I don't know. That's up to you, Patrick. I love Jokic. I'm also a cool cat collector, so my opinion is garbage. I've been wrong on the cool cats, clearly. All right, let's keep moving. Let's look at Timmy Hardaway Jr., who now 2 impressive performances in a row, moved into the starting rotation, just like straight up outplaying Josh Richardson. Tim Hardaway is interesting because he's only got 3 moments on the site, right? His debut is a rare metallic gold, his hollow, and then he's got a $2 common. But yeah, I'm not saying Tim Hardaway Jr. to the moon, but just he's having good performances in a row. Not really interested in looking up Porzingis. He's not doing it for me. But the Kawhi Leonard moments I know have continued to drop. That's another one where I'm waiting. I'm waiting a long time. Yeah, in this economy. All right, the Kawhi $5 mask for the 40K. The metallic gold reward out of 172 is at 775. The throwdown's barely over a hundo. His all-star moment's 100 even. Let's look at that debut, 749. Man, these debuts. Kyle K from NBL on Jokic Cosmic. Seller is a good friend of mine. Just spoke to him and can confirm that he missed a 0 on his listing, meant to be 42,500. Be careful out there. This is what happens when you own expensive stuff. This is not a problem we run into in the Minnow Vault. I'll tell you that right now. I would love, well, no, I wouldn't love that. That sucks though. That really does suck. Mitch is saying, I feel pretty good about being able to afford the Vince Carter moment in the offseason. Yeah, that I know, man. That's what I'm saying. That is where my bullish side of it comes out, where it's like, let's look at Zion right now. Hold on. Let's finish this game. Anybody else we need to look at? I don't think so. Right? I'm feeling pretty good about this though, because I picked the Mavs to come out on this series, and the 2-0 start feels nice. And a lot of people were like, well, you're going to take the Mavs. The Clippers are the most talented team. It might be the most talented team, but they're a bad team. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? Zion, let's see that first debut, 21.98. Good God. And Henschel says, let's be honest, dipping is a euphemism for tanking. Yeah, the market's tanking, my dude. It is tanking. And so, I don't know. If you don't think it's going to rebound, if you're not into it long term, it totally makes sense to punt. But it also is okay to just feel like shit about it for a little bit and then hope it rebounds. And that's where I'm at. Of course I'm bummed, man. Of course I'm bummed my stuff isn't worth 80,000 anymore. I loved when it was worth a lot. Wait a minute, Weston. What, Weston? Hell yeah, you got 1K back for a base moment. That's pretty sick. So let's take the W there. But the debut serial number 1 last. Wait, wasn't that the moment that was just auctioned off too, Weston? Was that the moment that was just auctioned off? Wow. And selling conference final AD serial number 1. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'll go down with the ship. I'm with you, man. I will go. Oh, wait. Who's that? Who sings that? Dido? It's Dido, I think. Let's look at the Vince one, too, because that's the other one that's been on my mind. I'm going to just show you guys. This is basically what I do 3 times a day. Type in Vince Carter. Oh, my God. 820. Whoa, 820. Woo-hoo. 820, boys and girls. Oh, my goodness. Let's look at the Kevin Porter Jr. That's the other one that I look up all the time. Remember when I almost bought this bad? Oh, not Kevin Garnett, but even run it back 2,900. Kevin Porter Jr. Now, see, the key is to do this with moments you don't own, moments that you're interested in. If you do it with moments you do own, it sucks. It hurts your heart if you do it with moments you own. What was at the high? Dude, wasn't it like 4K? I'm pretty sure it was 4K. Yeah. All right. What else we got? Kevin Porter Jr. is down to 130. 130 for the Top Shot debut. Yeah. So there's again, if you believe it long term, there's a lot of stuff to look at. Sorry, I'm paying more attention to the coffee this morning because your boy's hurting. Hey, also, if you guys weren't here yesterday, yeah, don't show Dustin the price on the VC. We've talked about it, though. We've officially listed the Tobias. So Greg and I co-own that Tobias Harris HOLO. It's officially on the marketplace. We're going to move off it, and we're going to try to snag a Vince Carter and then maybe something else with it, right? Maybe something else. Shout out Patrick McGuire says 46.99 was the peak. Woohoo! Oh man, yeah, the Curry series 1, 2. Like, see, there's so many moments that you just. We talk about this a lot, right? Where shut out a deep threat, you can't nail the bottom and peg the top. But what you have to do, or what I do, is I get to a range that I'm comfortable with. So like that Kevin Porter Jr., I said this before, I was comfortable with it at 250, but that doesn't mean I'm going to buy at 250. I'm just going to watch. I'm going to watch it continue to go down. And if it shoots back up to like 250 or 260, okay, the market's rebounding, I'm going to snag it. I'm not trying to nail it at its absolute bottom, but if it's going to keep trickling down, here we go. F-bomb. He's like, all right, I'm here. You start the show now. But hey, some good news, depending on how you feel, some good news. The show tomorrow, the top and the bottom. You know how I roll. Tomorrow on the Morning Marketplace, Mr. Peter Overzet is going to be joining. So we have a guest tomorrow. So that way it's not just me rambling for 65 minutes. So Pete's going to join. We're excited about that. Check out Club Top Shot from last night too. I'm like halfway through it right now. They had a couple of interesting segments early on. But Pete's going to join the show on Thursday, which is tomorrow. We also have the 8:30 show tonight. The whole gang's back from Top Shot Takes tonight at 8:30. 89 Cavs is tomorrow night. We got a lot of shit going on. But anyways, yeah, go buy the Tobias Harris so I can go buy the Vince Carter and some other stuff. Thank you. Let's go over to Own the Moment, and let's just check in on the challenges a little bit. And now that we've kind of gone over some of the games and stuff, if you guys have questions about stuff you want to check in on, yeah, look at this, guys. Everybody be on your best behavior tomorrow. We have a guest. But if you have questions you want me to tackle, let me know, because we've covered the game. So now I'm just gonna party. You know what I mean? Ooh, all right. The coffee's getting cold. Now we're aggressively throwing it down. Cool Cats Master, now only 1,900 to complete the whole damn thing. Yikes. I remember
back in my day, the Luca Cool Cat was going for $12,000.
There you go. You're welcome. The Luca sub 1K. Devin Booker, the only one other over 100. Sawyer's in here. We are nearing a bottom, guys. We are nearing a bottom. Yeah, when is PJ coming on the show? Do your work, chat. You guys make that happen. He's clearly put a restraining order on me. You all need to make it happen. But hey, I don't know. Let's see, how many completions do we have right now? It says 0. That's wrong. You can 2013. So it looks like we're going to have, I mean, you got to think anybody 20 or above is going to complete this thing, right? Unless it's just the Luka that they're missing, but even still. So this is going to end around like 2,500. Hippy Dippy saying, fuck it, I'm going to eat into the Cool Cats. It is pretty cheap, man. Yeah, he says it's going to be Dunk on Mike Day again because we'll have a guest. Seems to be the trend. That is my biggest skill set. My biggest skill set is I bring strangers together and make them feel comfortable enough that they can like make fun of me in public. And hey, listen, I'm proud. I'm proud of my strength. Noah says, why don't you just load up on $1 moments? I know a lot of people have been talking about that, right? A lot of people have been talking about tickets, and if you load up on $1 moments and you get a bunch of them and the floor rises to $2, $3, then all of a sudden you 3x, right? I don't have the patience for that. That's the problem. That's my problem right now. I don't have the patience for that. I know a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are doing that. I just don't have the patience to do it. Ruben says, Luka, Series 1 3-pointer or Tatum Top Shot debut? That Series 1 3-pointer is sick. I think Luka has a chance to be, I mean, Luka's the best player in a series against Kawhi and Paul George right now. Tatum is like the 7th best player in the Celtics Nets series right now. So I even though Tatum's Top Shot debut, I still love Tatum, but I mean, Luka's so good, man. Luka's so good. Cool Cats Master Challenge was at 1,680 completions before it was listed. Yeah. Cool. Kevin says, have we talked about how much it sucks that Diana Taurasi might miss the Olympics? We haven't. That does suck. And also just like, I'm ready. I'm ready for the WNBA to have some moments. We need it. We need those moments. I'm ready for it. I've bought into the Liberty. I'm ready to go. Damn it, Deep Threat. Oh God. All right, what else? Yeah, this is Beamer. This is my problem with the dollar moments too, right? Checking out goes so slow for me. I don't have a chance at the $1 moments. Yeah, because it just happens so quickly. I don't want to have these. I don't want to have these like failed transactions. I just lose my mind. F-Bomb says, poor Tatum. Dude got wrecked by COVID, lost his wingman and Brown. He got a pass for sure this year. Yeah, I know Celtics. Well, I did this yesterday, but we'll do it again. Celtics media right now, Celtics or like Boston sports radio right now, they're just like, fucking Tatum and Brown, dude, cannot win together. They do not know how to play together. They aren't team players, bro. And you can't win. They don't have that winning heart. But then at the same time, they'll be like, Marcus Smart is the best Celtic to come in through the Garden in 35 years. So they're idiots. Tatum and Brown can win together. Tatum and Brown are very good basketball player. Matthew, I said this, Matthew. Said Mike, who you're watching right now. No, everybody likes to dunk on the WNBA, which I always think is so fun, especially in these streets where there were so many, and I've said this before, there were so many people that like found out or like rediscovered their love by the NBA because of Top Shot, because of crypto. So like everybody pump the brakes. If they throw out a marketplace of WNBA moments, you're out of your mind if you're not going to be like poking around there. So I don't want to hear it. Anybody else going for the throwdown challenge when Zach LaVine or Mitchell's reward? Yeah, where are people at? I mean, those moments have dropped so low though that it's time to like, is it time to scoop some of those? I don't know. Let's look at the throwdown again. Let's look at the throwdown challenge. Here we go. Yeah, this is where I'm at. Give me that. Give me that F-bomb. Give me that. You guys, a bunch of dudes in here being like, women actually can't dunk. You guys are dumb. Hamidou Diallo right now, 0 completions. Oh, I guess this just started. I feel like these might not be up to date right now because that also said that with yeah, that's wrong. So there's been 110 so far. 110 so far. F-Bomb says, I completed the throwdown set and just waiting for rewards now. Yeah, I mean, right? It is getting those prices have really come down. Those throwdowns have really come down, right? Like I got the Drew at 45. Where it is kind of nuts, man. If you like some of those dunks, yeah, Jay Worley, here we go. Jay Worley with the actual dunk. Here we go. More people can dunk in the NBA than on this chat. That's true. I can't even slap glass, man. I remember in high school, High school, everybody like doing layup lines, and all like the good players or all the tall players, they go for the layup, slap the glass. I was like, fuck, never, man. F-Bomb says never get a rare set at these prices ever again. Right, there is with the throwdowns, right? If you like some of those moments and those players, like that's a pretty, you're getting a rare moment. It boosts your collector score a little bit. If you're messing around with the moment ranks thing, you get that rare boost if they go off. Yeah, that's interesting. I still have the Kenyon Martin Jr. I'm still holding on to that one. I think I might move off it in the challenge if it gets a boost. I want to actually see what that is. But I also really like the moment. So if I move off it, it's just to collect some Dapper, and then I'll probably buy it back. Yeah, so it's still hovering around 93, which isn't too bad. But yeah, the throwdowns are intriguing. Oh man. Yeah, dude, Malik. Honestly, and it's the dead ass right now. I feel the same way, where the only reason I'm like paying attention to the MLB is DFS. So there you go. Here we go. Look at that collector's score. Oh, let's talk a little bit about tonight. Let's do some speculation. So Hawks, Knicks. Let's look at Bogdanovich. You know where this is going. Sawyer, earmuffs. Do the Hawks take a 2-0 lead tonight? And we said this the other day. You're probably not going to get another garbage Randall game like we got, but you're definitely not getting 27 from Burks off the bench. So does that like even itself out a little bit? I don't know. Nathaniel, why buy these moments are going to continue to drop? Top Shot's not dumb. They're not going to market while still in beta in the summer. Bye. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Lock pay up stud tonight. Yeah, Randall, I'm with you. Randall's going off, right? Yeah. Patrick says, just looked at Osmos County. He's got 51, Lucas, but he spent a shit ton on him. He sure did, but he's got a shit ton to spend. Trey gets shut down. So who's shutting down Trey? Who's the defensive stopper? I like Randall. I like Randall. I think Trey doesn't have as strong of a game, but you know who we're rooting for tonight, and it's Bogdanovich, who his Top Shot debut is down to 59. Here you go. You heard it here. First. Let's go solo. Bogdan is going for 25 tonight. 25 points. He's going to score 8+ in the fourth quarter, and they're going up 1. I mean, they're going up 2. 2 games to none. I'm sorry. Reggie Bullock is shutting down Trey Sawyer? Is Reggie Bullock a shutdown defender? Brill, D Rose is shutting down Trae Young? Is D Rose known for his defense? Come on, guys. I don't see that. Anyways, Bus says, how about the Bill de Blasio going to put the glove on Trey? Hold on. How about the Blazers? I think they take the Nugs. You think so, Beamer? I don't know. I'm still on the Nugs. I'm too high though. You can't ask me that. See, I feel like I have an unbiased opinion on some of these series. I don't on the Nuggets. I'm rooting for the Nuggets. Knicks have the best defense of the NBA. It's not all Randall. I think the Knicks defense is really good, right? You have Tom Tibbs. I'm sure he's going to draw some stuff up. I don't think Trae Young is going to do what he did the last game, but I also think Trae Young is good. Like I don't want people to be sleeping on Trae Young. Like I think Trae Young is really good at basketball and he's a good passer. I'm just saying, you scheme, you defensive. If you play, game plan around shutting down Trae. The Hawks are just deep, man. The Hawks have a deep rotation. They have a lot of guys that can get buckets. I don't know. I'm with you. Where's Jack's comment? I see Sawyer said shook. I want to see what Jack said. Knicks fans shook. Yeah, they are shook. I still think this is going to be a super series. I wouldn't be surprised if they tie it up tonight. I think this series goes long. I think it goes long. I just like the Hawks, man. Frank, Trey will shut down Trey. 25% field goal percentage tonight. I like it. I'll be drunk on the team hold chat, Sawyer. Yeah, I'm really excited for this game. I'm actually kind of pissed we're streaming tonight because I kind of want to watch it. So I might have 2 screens going for this game tonight. But I'm really excited. We also have Philly, Washington. That is going to be a bloodbath, right? The fact that Washington stayed close with them, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening again. I think the Philly was sleepwalking through an early game, and I think they just absolutely smashed the Wizards tonight. And I think some people are going to be like, oh, there's no way Tobias puts up that performance again. I actually think he will. I think Tobias will go off again. They just have nobody to guard him. They have nobody to guard Tobias. Brill, what are we betting right now? I forget. What are we betting? Are you betting that Derrick Rose is the lockdown? I can't remember what we're betting. Again, everybody with this betting energy. I love it. I love it. Here we go. What else we got? Mike, let's do a bet. What are we betting, Brill? What are we betting? Yeah, the Garden is going to be wild, though. The Garden is going to be just the vitriol in the city right now is nuts. I want to see Ruben. What's going on? What's Ruben? Oh wait, okay. Dude, you got to put a comma there, Ruben. You got to put a comma because this is what I read, Ruben. I want to see Jokic and I can't fuck. That's how I read that. And then I was like, dude, Ruben, what's going on, man? How are those things connected? How are they connected, Ruben? But now I get it. Now I get it. Oh, man. Wizards even up the series because Russ is greater than CP3. Dude, Sawyer just choosing violence this morning. I can't. How many turnovers does Russ have tonight? Over under set at 9. All right, Brill. I'll bet my serial number 9. What are we betting on, Brill? But what's the bet? You got Atlanta. I got Knicks. Okay. Brill, you have a Beal number 9? Number 9. What series is that, Brill? What series is that? And then what do I have to put on the table? Oh, man. Tell your Boston fans to be easy on Kyrie when he comes back to the Garden. I know. I saw that everywhere. Boston, whatever. I don't want to do this right now. Let's just say Boston has a checkered history with their with how they feel towards people. We'll say that. Yeah, punctuation is important. Over on under. I'm gonna say, yeah, 9's pretty high. 9 is pretty high. I'll take the over for content, but 9 is pretty high. Probably should have set that at like 7. Oh man. 35 KCC. Okay. All right. Well, that's a little less enticing. Wait, is that a jersey match? What number is Beal? I'm trying to see what I need to give up to make that an even bet. That's not jersey match, right? I can't remember what number Beal is. That's how much of a diehard Wiz fan I am. Let's see. For 35K, what would be a good one? How much is God, I can't. Someone tell me how much that's worth. And then we can decide. Beal's number 3. All right. Thanks, everybody. No, I get you. Where's Big Heck? Yeah, I get you. Some drunk townie in the stands is not a representation of the entire city. Totally. There's a lot of people who aren't assholes in Boston. I would just say there's also a few more than just a drunk townie. There's drunk townies. Pull up your account. Let's decide together. All right, let's scroll through. So this is a 35K moment. Wait, why is it? Oh, yeah, I got to do this. My bad. All right, so we're looking. If you blows, you buy it at Mark. Oh, yeah. If you lose, sorry. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me blow this up a little bit more. All right, so remember, the bet is with Brill for a Beal number 9. It's at 400. I'm sorry, dude. 35Ks are not selling for 400. But anyways, let's look at it. It's about 200 for that Beal. Okay, Brill, where are you coming at me from? So 200. God, I don't want to risk a $200 moment. You guys tell me when to stop here. You're going to see a lot of Top Shot debuts up in here. A lot. It can't be a cool cat either. Actually, it can't be a cool cat. I'll just come out and freaking buy another one, right? I'll just have to buy another one. Who cares? I've already spent enough. How about this LaMelo right here? How about that? No, that's not enough, right? Is the LaMelo not enough? It's got to be 200. How about my Kenyon Martin throwdown? A rare versus a common. I'm not seeing a lot of noise in the chat about what we need to do for here. Bus says, what happens to the market when a pack requires 20 plus moments on? Hasn't that already happened a little bit? Dude, Martin, I've got that Marvin Bagley 28 Series 1 MGLE, baby. That's not a bad one. Which one's not a bad one? The throwdown? Brill, you're in the chat, dude. Tell me. Let me know. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? We're betting here. I love this. We're doing it live. It's been a lot. Yeah, throwdown seems fair. Both are very hard to sell. Oh, man. Throwdown. We're seeing some throwdown. Brill, is it a deal? Number 9, Beal for Kenyon Martin throwdown. Top Shot debut. Oh, rare. And it's a throwdown. How do we feel? How do we feel, Brill? The Russ hate is disgusting. We the people. This goes back to the Jokic LaMelo thing yesterday. I really like Russ. I really like Carmelo. I think they are incredible basketball players with incredible careers. All I'm saying is that I think Chris Paul is a little bit better than Russell Westbrook when it's all said and done. I don't even think that's a wild take, but everybody loses their damn mind. It's like you can only have one. There can only be one Highlander. There can only be one point guard. I think they're both great. I just say I'd take Chris Paul over Russ. All right, what else we got? Do the Randall. Last time I remember 3 moments owned. What else we got? Dude, Brill, you come in here in the chat being like, let's go. Let's bet on this. Okay, here we go. You went, I don't know what AFK means. Can someone tell me what AFK means? I was saying the throwdown. Kenyon Martin, Top Shot debut throwdown, rare moment for Beal. And arguably, I think I'm giving away the better moment because I don't give a shit about serials when it comes to 35, 40K moments. Oh, away from keyboard. Got you. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. All right, Brill. So let me find the Kenyon Martin again. This one right here. 1491 out of 1800. I'm definitely giving you Boomer Shees. Yeah, sorry. Guys, all right. Go ahead. You know what? This is what you get, Martin. You come at me like this. There we go. That's what you get, Martin. Yeah, I agree. I am giving away the better moment, but you know what? I'm doing it for the community. I'm doing it for the people and because I'm confident. There we go. I'll just go buy the Kenyon Martin. I'll buy it again. What else? All right, Brill, you ready? Or did you go AFK? Did you go AFK again? All right, Brill, you know what? It's off. Now you're not getting Kenyon Martin. You add now the moment's gone down. Kenyon Martin's off the table. All right. You try to bet with me. You try to own me out here. You try to make me look like a fish in front of all these people. And you say, add some more? Brill. Come on, bro. Absolutely not. Deal's off. Now, you know what? Now it's for Jonas Top Shot debut, Series 1. That's the offer now. Now it's Jonas. Here we go. Absolutely not. Sounds like there's real movement. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, dude, Brill, I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe it. All right. What else we got? I feel like we talked too much about me personally betting against Brill. And then he tried to swindle me. You can't swindle me. No, it's not about that. I am that confident, but I'm not an idiot. Like, come on. Brill, if you're that confident, why don't you, how about a Beal and you give me $1 million? Right? Like, God. Anyways, yeah, flush the toilet. You're right. All right, so what else we got for tonight? You got just a few reminders, right? If you get some more questions, fire them in there. Oh, man, we the people, dude. God, we the people just throwing grenades on his way out. Thanks for being here, though, we the people. Like the stream, subscribe, join the Discord, sub to the Patreon, follow us on Twitter. All the things are in there, right? All the things are in there, so jump in. We're back tonight at 8:30. Remember, tomorrow for the morning marketplace, Pete's going to be on the show. Shout out Peter Overzet. We're also going to be jumping on stream tomorrow night for the 89 Cavs. Get a little bit of everything. Dan says, with 1K to spend, would you rather complete the Cool Cats Master or line up for the HOLO drop? Wowie. So the HOLO drop, right? The HOLO drop comes with MGLEs and a HOLO, 10 moments, right? The Cool Cats, you get a LaMelo out of it. Honestly, you know what this is what I would do. I mean, I am going to line up for the HOLO, and I already completed the Cool Cats, so this is a bad answer, but probably this is what I would do. Neither. And I would just keep that in the Dapper balance, and I would just feast off of the marketplace this summer. That's kind of what I would do. The argument for the HOLO drop, though, is you're getting a legendary moment. You're getting 3 MGLEs. And I feel like that's easy enough to move off of to get your money back, in my opinion, like if you wanted to flip it. So I don't know. I think a lot of people disagree with that, though. I know there's a lot of hesitation with the HOLO drop upcoming. So I totally get it. But I think you're going to see a lot of stuff tank in the offseason. So I kind of just want to have a Dapper balance ready to go. It's why we're trying to move off the Tobias Harris HOLO, so we can have that stuff ready to rock. You know what I mean? Ooh, Satoshi says Series 1 Sabonis is 69 right now. Tempting. Nice. David says, had my account disabled because I started the identity check and realized I don't want to do it. Shake my head. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. Luis, thank you, man. It's a good segment, betting moments, but have set up ahead of time. Just go over it with us. I kind of like that. Although I'm not trying to set up bets with everybody in the community. I feel like I'd be out of moments pretty quickly because I'm wrong more often than I'm right, it feels like. Ruben makes a good point too. Depends on the players that are in the HOLO. Tough to see myself going blind 7 on a 1,000 pack in this bear market. That's fair. I mean, all of these things are fair. I just think when you look at let's pull it up right now. What's the lowest HOLO right now? Marketplace filter. I think we did this yesterday too, but let's just filter by legendary and then lowest ask. So, right, lowest ask is a Terrence Ross for 760, right? And now let's look at Metallic Gold Series 2, because those are probably the ones worth the least, right? And then let's look at that lowest ask. So 760, and then say you get 3 Eric Bledsoes, that puts you at what, 150? That actually does put you down. So like worst case, you're probably losing 100, and that's if your base moments are worth garbage, right? So worst case, down 100. No, Brill, it's too late, man. It's too late. You got greedy, Brill. The deal's off. Deal's off, unless you want to do it for the Jonas Top Shot debut. Glenn, I've never bet the Celtics. I'll tell you that right now. Last HOLO drop, the lowest legendary was 1,700. Yeah. So if it's a decent list, are you in? Yeah, I'm definitely going to line up. I'm definitely lining up. I do want to see the list first, but I'm lining up. I'm absolutely lining up. Yeah, Brill is a masterful troll. You're right. Actually, you know what? I take it back. Deal's off. Deal's off, Brill. And I'm just going to come back here tomorrow when they win, and I'm going to at you a bunch of times. That's what's going to happen. Trey, maybe the leg pack will drop. There you go. I'd be worried about pulling bum MGLEs in a legendary no one buys at lowest ask aside. Yeah, that is a concern. That is definitely a concern. And there is a risk in there. It's a little bit of a gamble. You ain't wrong. You're not wrong. Bismack Biyombo. God. Although there's a good chance it's him getting dunked on, right? I feel like every moment that's come out is Biyombo just getting smashed. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna wrap there, right? I think we did it today. Let's go over everything one more time, right? So like the stream, subscribe. It's all in the show notes. If you're into the Moment Ranks game, we're doing daily content for the Moment Ranks and also some DFS stuff. It usually comes out between noon and 1 every day. And you just got to sign up for the Patreon. It also gets you into a private Discord within our Discord channel, the VIPJ Washingtons. We're going to be back tonight for Top Shot takes. We got Cavs or 89 Cavs tomorrow. Peter Overs at tomorrow. All the things, guys. All the things. But as always, even you, Brill, thanks for joining today. It's nice to have the chat in here. Otherwise, it's like a 10-minute show, right? So I appreciate the discourse back and forth. Yeah, let's do this. We got great games tonight, right? Atlanta Hawks, Knicks. Here we go. Let's picks and get out of here. I'm taking the Hawks tonight in a close game with Bogdan Bogdanovic scoring over 20 points with 8 in the fourth. I'm taking the Sixers in a smash. The Sixers in an absolute smash. What's the third game again? Third game we've got, Memphis, Utah. Man, weird vibes in Utah right now. Really weird vibes. But I'm taking Utah. Utah drops back. All right. I'll see y'all tonight. Guys, PJ, let's get us out of here. Gotcha, Martin. All right, we out.
PJ Washington.